finished my workout and I came in the morning again, so I won't have much time to talk. But today I did squats, which you could see, and honestly, like, I'm recording this before I could do calves, so I may have done that if that was, like, I don't know, possible here, because I don't know. The calf raise machine is dog shit. The one of the Smith machines, I cannot put my toes where I can work on my calves, so that's fucking dog shit too. But other than that, it was a very good workout because I could, yeah, I'm honestly, this is my first time that I do squats, and they were much better than I expected. So yeah, I'm going to talk about it later in this video too. But yeah, they were actually quite nice, and it's like it was better than I expected. In mostly it's because I did better than I expected, honestly. So yeah, I mean, that was good, and basically, like, that's pretty much this workout, because yeah, I don't think like I have, like, I don't even have time for anything else, so that's why I'm keeping this workout at this. And also, like, my quads are pretty hammered, so I don't want to overdo it, especially because, like, you know, it's my first time, so I want to keep my RP lower. So yeah, that's one of the reasons too. So I think I'm just going to, like, you know, go and do the calves, and I guess just see you at home. So this is like very late, and I haven't been able to record because I had a lot of things this afternoon. But that's what I said in the yesterday's video, that I, like, will not be able to, like, record very well today. But I'm just cooking right now, and I thought I could, like, you know, give some introduction. If you can hear the background, the music, my father is, like, playing on the guitar, so that's what you can hear. So yeah, basically I'm gonna put this here so you can see me, and actually, like, I'm doing some you know, salmon, and cooking some rice, if you can see it. So yeah, I mean, like, that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's, I mean, a lot of people say that it's, like, cooking hard and complicated, but it's, like, not very complicated, bro. Like, you know what I'm doing right now? Take out the salmon of the, like, package, wash it with some water, dry up the water with a, like, towel or some shit, put some salt, pepper on it, just straight into the fucking pan, and it's like, it's like, that's it, bro. Like, it's not complicated at all. And, like, you can, honestly, even if you have never cooked before, you can basically, like, almost see, like, when it's pretty good, actually, because maybe I'll even show it in this video, maybe not, but yeah, it's, like, not even complicated. So, and you can just cut it open, and you can see it anyway. So yeah, and the rice is very easy too. Like, what's the time? I don't know. Just put it in, to wash it like 3 times. Like, you know, like, take, like, for example, I usually do, like, 200 milli, which is 200 grams, the same. I wash it, like, 3 times, and then I basically, like, do a little thing which I learned from my mother, that I put, like, butter in the thing that I, you know, this, you know, like, before I put in the rice, I put some butter into this, then I add the rice, like, without water. I just stir it around for, like, 1 or 2 minutes, then I basically, like, add 2.5 times the amount of rice I did, so, like, that's 500 milli, So yeah, like basically that's it. It's very easy. So, and you can just, I don't know, start on like medium or a little bit higher than medium heat, and you can gradually like decrease it by like every 5 to 10 minutes, and it's basically like you can see it actually when it's done. So yeah, it's very easy too. So yeah, I did do this recording because I haven't been able to much today, but I'm still going to do some after like this. But you know, if I like couldn't record much this afternoon, I should at least like, you know, show this or some shit. And yeah, like basically like, because today like I finished like, dude, I had 7 lessons. Out of those 7, 5 wasn't even like, on 5 lessons there was no teacher, so I was just sitting in like the school for no reason. Dude, it was very annoying. And then I had like 2 hours of private lessons after, so it's like 5 p.m. And then I got home. I basically ate, came to my father's house because, you know, my parents are divorced, and I just basically like talked with my uncle for like 40 minutes and on the phone, and like basically like I just ate dinner, and here I am now, like almost 9 p.m. So yeah, that's why I said in yesterday's video that I won't be able to record much today. But yeah, I mean, I just quickly finish this up. I mean, not quickly, you know, just quickly make this, and then I think I just, you know, just see you like in a 15 minutes, 20 minutes. If I'm done with this, I'm going to like, you know, take a picture of it and maybe show it to you. So yeah, see you in like 20 minutes. So finished cooking and did some chores, washed some plates and washed my container for tomorrow. If I can, I'm going to cut it here, what I made. And basically like, I mean, my room is a whole fucking mess. I mean, I won't even show you, man. It's just the room next to mine is going through some, you know, renovation. So all the fucking shit that there was in the other room is now in my room. So yeah, I mean that's why it's all fucking messy and shit. Sorry for my fucking, I don't know, noises, but yeah. So basically like today I've been actually like doing a leg day, and this is the very first time that I squat, and honestly it was better than I expected. Especially like I think my form wasn't like very bad, honestly. Like for my first time, I think it's like pretty good, honestly. I'm going to like watch the video again and like see what I can improve on it, and I'll also like make better recordings in the future. So yeah, I mean like I also did some like tempo squats, which include some pause, so like a pause in at the bottom, and a lower eccentric, and a lower. What am I talking about? So slower eccentric. Sorry, slower. So 3 seconds down, 1 second pause at the bottom, and 3 seconds up, basically like that's it, and it helps with the technique, and you go lighter and you focus on the things that you want to like improve, especially like your technique. That's why I did like 2 sets at the end and did like 4 sets of squat before that, and did some calves. And I mean like I think today's workout was pretty good. I thought about doing some good mornings, but if you don't know, it's like a hamstring and glute exercise. But I thought about like I'm going to do my like first deadlift session ever. My first deadlift's on Friday, so the day after tomorrow. So tomorrow is gonna be a rest day again. I mean, I'm not gonna have this much rest days in my actual like program, I think, especially in the break. I'm gonna like work out more. But yeah, I'm going to do my first deadlift on Friday, so I didn't want to get too fatigued. So that's why I didn't like do good mornings. And the other reason is actually like because I haven't like never done them, and like I was short on time, so I couldn't really do like an actual like exercise, which I have to like really rest for it, because like hypertrophy training like for muscle growth is like you can like take a 1 or 2 minutes break, and it's like that's good. But for like powerlifting and hypertrophy for strength and like basic like strength training requires a lot more rest, because your like tendons and the joints get way more like stress, and your whole nervous system gets way more stressed than it would be in a normal like hypertrophy bodybuilding style of training. Because if you do like 20 reps with lighter weights, then you're like your muscles are like tired and shit, but your like joints and your connective tissues aren't really like, I mean, they get fatigued and they get tired, but it doesn't really matter, because like you won't injure yourself doing like 20 repetitions. But if you do like 3 reps, 5 reps, you can pretty easily get like injured, and your whole fatigue um and your whole fatigue can actually like cause some very bad like problems. It can cause like injuries, like shit form, and so that's why I couldn't really do that, because for calves I don't train them for strength. I just train them for like hypertrophy, for like muscle mass, like size. That's why I honestly like do like 2 or like even like less rest between my sets. So yeah, did my hair. I mean, I cut it short like before I started this channel, and honestly like I used to have pretty long hair, so it's kind of like, yeah, I think like I look better with longer hair. I just cut it because new self-image and shit, so it helps with like being more consistent. But maybe I'll talk about it in a later video. But yeah, so I basically had like my hair like it, if I like took a hair strand, it would come down around my nose, or like here, no, like around here, I think. Yeah, somewhere around my like here, and I would have like it for like come forward and shit. But it's like it wasn't really like curly an MPC look. It was like, I don't know, I don't want to put in a picture, because honestly like it just looks weird. It just looks weird for me now, so I don't want to like put it in. But it's like I grow my hair out, I think, because I mean I like having short hair, because it's very good for like locking in and being like serious and grinding, because you just don't care about that shit. And it also helps with like bulking. I mean, you look like 2 times worse than if you had longer hair. But it's like if you cut your hair short and you don't need to worry about that shit, it's like you will also like get into the mindset that you don't care about your looks, because when you bulk, you'll obviously have more face fat, so you'll look way worse than you would. So that's I mean, one of the reasons I sometimes when I start barking, it always just comes to my mind that, oh fuck, I don't want to get fucking puffy face and shit, so I don't want to bark. But it's like it's always like before it. Sometimes I actually like stop barking because of it, but nowadays, because I'm doing this channel and I know that barking is what I need to do right now, and it is what benefits me, and that's how I actually grow. I just won't like stop because of some shitty reasons, like, oh, I get face fat and I look bad for like a few months. Like, who cares anyway? Like, I don't want to get like girlfriends or some shit. Like, I don't want to get girls right now, so I'm not even in the. I think it's like, if just a 10 out of 10 wanted to be my girlfriend, okay, fine. But it's like I'm in a state right now, I'm in a like arc in my life where I wanna upgrade myself and get better. So in the future, I can possibly attract, for example, better women or have a better life. So it like compounds like a lot better than me with chasing girls. So that's the reason for like barking and don't not caring about your appearance. And honestly, like, there are many guys who have like the same things. It's just that they need to like bark and just not care about their appearance for like a few months. Honestly, like, it honestly like won't change much. Like, if you just don't look that good for a few months, especially when you're in high school and you don't plan on doing anything like serious, like, your focus is not like getting laid. Oh, sorry for that. If your focus is not getting laid and girls, but your focus is more like improving yourself, for example, like getting like bigger physically, then it's like most likely bark is better. If you want to improve your like mental health, honestly, eating more could actually be worse, because just digesting all the time and eating more and more carbs are not very good for your like mental health, and like, because it just gives like you a lot, it gives you a lot of brain fog. Like, trust me, I had times when I went like a week without carbs. Like, I'm not joking. I like, okay, like, I ate meat, cheese, eggs, and like a banana. Maybe sometimes, no, there was a time where I didn't even eat a banana. I just did like had a protein powder which was like totally unflavored casein protein, which like helps with like you need to eat less for like basically. And I basically just ate. Honestly, I think I ate around 1050 calories at that time, but it's like I ate super clean. I ate just meat, egg, like cheese, and it was very clean. And my physical performance may have not been very good, but I mean that was also like, yeah, okay, it obviously it wasn't that good, like with no carbs and no like, it like I didn't have that much energy. But my mental, like my brain was so sharp, I could be so much focused, so much better, my mental health was so much better, to the point where I just like I was feeling a lot better. But this could be like the reason I didn't like I couldn't like take that serious and couldn't like keep that up. It's honestly mostly because of my like fucking mother telling not letting me eat meat or some shit, or not letting me eat eggs. Like, she always says that, oh, you should eat like 2 eggs like a few times a week. Like, what? Like, are you stupid? Honest, like, how could you say that eggs are like, you, oh, if you eat like more than 2 eggs a day, you will get like, I don't know, fucking issues um with your with your organs, and you have like high level of like some shit that it's in your blood, and it's making you worse, your health worse. So like, it's just so much bullshit that it's like, honestly, if you are not on a budget too, because that matters a lot, because honestly, like, the best thing to eat is like steaks. Like, that's the best you can eat, and like they are a bit more expensive than like fucking bread and shit. So budget matters a lot, and also like your situation, because like if you live with your mother and your mother cooks for you, you cannot live on like fucking meats, because you're starved to death basically. So yeah, but it's a very good thing, and I think like after a few, like, honestly, like, years, when I get past my like teenager age, like I get like 20 years old, and I basically want, or I just want to focus on like my, like, for example, if I had a business, I would want to focus on that, not my like fitness. Then probably I would do the diet, because that's like very good. That's like very good for your health, like your, even your like overall health, honestly, because if you can, if you're in the scene where you see these like Luke's Maxing videos, the guy with like its sharp jawline and shit, like the guy with some like, a lean aesthetic physique, athletic and aesthetic, and it's like, see, he looks sexy and shit, and he doesn't have like face fat, and he's just, like, he looks like nice, and his skin is like very clear. That guy is probably eating meats, eggs, and some dairy products, which are not like fucking dog shit and processed like milk and shit. That's the worst. Like, milk is just the worst, honestly. So that guy is probably like eating maybe some vegetables too, some carrots, yeah, some fruits maybe. But I bet he doesn't eat like carbs and shit. Like, even like, he doesn't even eat like the healthy carbs like rice and potatoes and sweet potatoes. He doesn't even eat that. He only eats like some vegetables like carrots, which are like good for your jawline, because you chew hard thing, and it's also good for your skin, because it helps with the tone of your skin, and they are just fine, honestly. So yeah, that's also the diet that most of these guys are on. Oh shit. So yeah, I mean, like, I talked a lot today. I mean, like, bro, it just popped into my mind that tomorrow I'm going to like do my cold shower, and honestly, like, I did a cold shower today too, but I didn't do it for like 2 days before, or three, I don't know. And before that, it was like very hard to get in. I didn't really like it and shit. But it's like yesterday, the cold shower it was just very refreshing, honestly. Like, I don't know why, but it's like I just took a break from it for like 2 or 3 days, because I was sick, and like, I don't think it would have been like good to like do a cold shower when you're sick in the morning. So I didn't do it, and like, it felt really refreshing, honestly. Like, it wasn't that bad that it used to be. I mean, it may have been because like my body was, there are times when I wake up and my body is like hotter or like warmer than other times, and when your body is more like warm and hot, your like like the cold shower feels better. And the opposite is like true. If you are in the cold, like if you wake up and you're in the cold and you don't feel like very like hot, you shiver and shit, like that's then the cold shower is basically going to feel like hell, honestly. So yeah, that's the reason that yeah, that's my only problem that with doing like winter cold showers, is like they are just so fucking bad. When it's like cold, you're basically shivering and you go into the cold water is just so like, it's just the worst feeling ever. But the but when you're doing it in summer, it's actually like usually very good, honestly. Like it's very refreshing, it's it's everything. So yeah, that's my only problem with fucking cold showers in the morning. Because like if you live in a house like me, and honestly, like I think like most parents are like this, they like, or not just the parents, or like the heating system or some shit is just like it turns down the heat in the night, which is actually good for sleep. That's like very good for sleep. And honestly, if it was hot, you probably couldn't sleep like very well, and you would like wake up much earlier and you would feel like shit. But when you wake up in the morning, you feel a lot worse, honestly, when you are in the cold. I think you can relate to me if this like happens to you, that you just wake up and you just, oh, it's so fucking cold, man, like, oh. And yeah, so that's very bad. And it's like you would get back under your fucking like the blanket, and you would just basically be there, and it's like so warm and feels good. But it's like you just have to wake up and do the fucking cold shower, man. Like that's the worst feeling ever. But it's like when you do it, like after that, you just feel so much better, honestly. Like you feel so you just feel proud of yourself, and you just like feel a lot better. Dude, this video is also like getting long and shit, so yeah. What's the time? Oh, okay. So yeah, I think like I'm going to like end this video here today. So yeah, today was a very good day. I did some squats which were very nice. The fucking school today was so bad. Like honestly, I just fucking this it was so bad today. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So just see you tomorrow.